Hi everyone and welcome to Cars Guide. So today we thought to bring you one of the few brand new vehicles you can buy now in Sri Lanka. It's almost 5 years in the sanctions and also the import ban. So today I'm going to show you one of the few vehicles that you can buy brand new, which is the Hyundai Grand i10. So if you'd like to know more, please stay with us, and also you like this sort of content, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon, you will get notifications of similar content coming to you. This car is here at the CCC showroom of Abans Auto. So you want to see these cars, come to CCC. All these cars are available for your viewing. Let's go to the Grand i10. So the Hyundai Grand i10 has been in Sri Lanka since 2016. The i10 as well as the Eon has been popular cars for entry-level automotive users. So this has been a gateway for new vehicle users to get into the vehicle market. So today, as I said before, because of the sanctions, the market has shrunk a lot. But given under the pretext that this has a value addition being manufactured in Sri Lanka and added into the car, this car is offered to you in a brand new setup. So we'll talk from the front first and see what has been changed, because the 2016 and this car has a lot of changes. As I said before, this is a facelift. Whole front clip has been redesigned. Let's talk about the styling itself. So it has very edgy lines in the front, and also the headlights. The previous generation had the halogen headlights. This has HID lights integrated, and also on the bottom, rather than the fog lamp, this has the DRL integrated, and you can see the shell. The honeycomb design has been incorporated to make sure it has that aggressive feel. And also, being in Sri Lanka, one of the most important things, which is the ground clearance. So the ground clearance in this car is 16.5 centimeters, which is more than adequate for Sri Lankan roads. Let's go to the side and talk further. Talking about the side profile, I got two words for you: sleek and compact. The body lines are sleek and the car is compact. To give you a specific, the car's length is 3.5 meters only. But given the body lines, it has a very aggressive stance. And also one thing that I like in this generation of cars is the floating roof line by blacking out the B pillar and the C pillar, which gives its presence a bit of a sporty feel. So let's talk about wheels and tires. So wheels are 15 standard, and also front are disc brakes and the backs are drum brakes, which is okay given the fact that this car only weighs around 1 ton almost. So then we can talk about the options on the side. You get side blinkers on the mirror and also heated mirrors in this car. This car, compared to the pre-facelift, has keyless entry. With that, you get the button to lock and unlock, as well as chrome door handles as standard. So this is the side. So it's very nice, and also it is very edgy. Hyundai is stepping up the game. At a glance, when you see the back here, you might think this is a Europe car, but you can see design cues taken inspiration from some European brands here in the back of the i10 as well. So main thing compared to the previous pre-facelift generation is the taillight has LED integrated and also normal bulbs inside as well. Talking about options in the back, you get the third brake light on the top, you get a wiper to the back window, and also parking sensors, as well as a rear reversing camera integrated into the boot itself. Let's talk about the boot space. 260 liters is the standard capacity, and also you get an elevated storage area with this parcel shelf. You have two configurations for storage in this car. You can have the second row erected, 260 liters. You can take it down, it's almost 1200 liters for you to carry your goods. So although the car is compact, according to your need, you can configure the car as you please. So this is the boot space I have to tell you. Let's go into the inside, because that is where the business happens. This gives out a vibe of a luxury sedan rather than an entry-level hatch. Starting from the steering wheel itself, it's wrapped in artificial leather and also has multifunction steering. This car, being a hatch, has cruise control. So you get the cruise control controls on the right hand side and also the infotainment system controls on the left hand side. Talking about the gauge cluster, it has a TFT display in the middle and also analog gauges in the left and the right. So with that, as I said before, this car has keyless entry. With that, they have ditched the keyhole to get a stop start button inside the car to start your engine. Look and feel is premium in this. You get a nice red insert on the vents as well as red piping and stitching on the seats as standard. Hyundai has tried to make you feel special inside this car. So with that, ample storage space is there. You get storage spaces in the door pins as well as in the center console. Being in 21st century, cup holders have been given priority. We know how much we love our cup holders. And also there is ambient lighting in the footwells. Taking inspiration from the modern era, this has a 20 centimeter infotainment system with built-in Android Auto and also Apple CarPlay. Today, every single thing is Type-C. So you get a Type-C charger and also a USB charger. In front of that, you have a nice storage area. The anti-slip material has been incorporated into the storage area for you to store your phone. How thoughtful, right? Then we go into the glove box. So the glove box is quite spacious. I think it's around 80 liters, just the glove box itself. And also you have to see, if you want to have it refrigerated, you have a vent there for you to adjust for the air to come into the glove box as well. So the ambient feeling in this car is quite spacious, and also you have two airbags, one driver airbag and a passenger airbag just standard for this car. If you take the A-pillars, it's not obstructing the view as much, because normally these days, because of safety regulations, you have huge, humongous A-pillars in hatches. This has a moderate A-pillar where it doesn't obstruct your view. So this is the front seating position. Let's go to the back and see what the back offers. Now we are in the back seat. I'm 6 foot tall and I have this much headroom. So this is where all modern hatches lack a lot. For you to get an aggressive body line, they compromise on headroom. But I can assure you, the Grand i10 has enough headroom for even a 6 footer. And also, let's just take a proper seat. Legroom is okay, so this seat has been set up to my seating position in the front as well. So you have enough space for your legs to relax and enjoy a long drive. Then a lot of cars don't have this as well. You have secondary vents for the rear passengers. These cars have ISOFIX anchor points as standard in the rear. So if you are having a kid and you are expanding your family, these cars can accommodate your children safely. So this is the back of the car that I have to tell you about. So the engine in this, we see a lot of behemoths in the industry shying away from 4 cylinders into 3 cylinders, but this has a 1.2 liter inline 4 cylinder with dual overhead cams. To give you a figure, this red lines at 7000 RPM, as well as at peak it generates 83 horsepower. Quite adequate for the size of the car, and also given it's mated into a 4-speed Tiptronic, it has a funky sporty feeling when you're driving. So we can talk more when we go for the drive. This is its powertrain. We have taken the Grand i10 out of CCC now for the drive experience. So this is fiery red. So you have 6 other variants of colors which you can see on the screen now. And also all these colors look good on this car. With that, let's go for the drive experience. So the driving feel of the Grand i10, it's sporty and very nimble. Because the car is only 4.5 meters in length, this is optimal for city commute. And also I have to give you the pro of this car is parallel parking. You have the reverse camera as well as the sensors in the back. It gives you good depth to the behind of your car, and also with the A-pillars and also the mirrors being proportionally sized, this can park very easily. Talking about the drive feel, this car has Tiptronic transmission for you to go through the gears. And also I have to tell you, the driving ease is very pleasurable and also very comforting for you to go even outstation and to be in the car for a long duration when you're driving. Safety wise, it has airbags, 2 airbags in the front. So compromise is not being said there from Hyundai in the Grand i10. So this is the driving experience of the Grand i10. So the Hyundai Grand i10 is a very funky little sporty hatch for you to drive. With that, we go into the Cars Guide scores. Drivability gets a solid 8 out of 10. This is a very compact car with very pleasurable driving experience. Then we go into amenities with Apple CarPlay, with the infotainment system as well as multifunction steering and a lot of options coming into play. You get a solid 8.5 out of 10 for the Grand i10. Comfort, only compromise is this is a hatch. With that, you have restricted space for the passengers. For that, you get a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, Cars Guide rates the Grand i10 facelift a solid 8 out of 10. So with that, if you're interested in this car, you can go to the description below and go to their website, as well as given the number below, you can contact them to get more details about this car. So the price of this car with taxes is 8 million. But when you get the VAT component calculated in, it goes at 9.44 million. With that, I urge you, if you like content like this, please subscribe to our channels as well as Facebook and TikTok. You can see more information about this car at carsguide.ikman.lk. With that, Cars Guide bids you farewell.